We're in France for the Herd Winter Racing Series, and we're on Voyage. This course's main feature, 3 times up the sprint that I can't pronounce. It is a cobbled sprint, it's kind of long, and it pinches up in a couple of places. Nothing bad on this course. I think the highest percentage we get to is like 3%, so it's a lot of flat, a little bit of rolling, and it's going to be a 20-minute power test. We're in a mass start. You can see we're already kind of towards the back here. We're with A's, B's, C's, and D's, and so the A riders are really just going to push their high watts per kilo as they always do, and we're going to hold on as long as we can. Let's see how we do on the sprint. This sprint is nothing special, just kind of long with 2 little bumps. Again, people are going to be pushing. It's really that 20-minute power that is going to be impacted here. People aren't pushing significantly harder on these. Maybe they're bumping up to kind of the lighter people, 6 watts per kilo or so. I'm having to hold 4 watts per kilo on this thing, but it's nothing crazy. It's not super long. It's just this comes after repeated and consistent high effort. That's where this is going to be challenging. We made it over on the first one. The next one's going to be a little harder. Obviously, we're hurting a little bit more a second time through, and really those little drags up, those little bumps where people are pushing the pace, those are going to start to really kick in and really hurt. It's kind of around this part of the race, definitely right after the sprint, that my mindset changes from, hey, I'm just trying to stay with this pack, to I'm just trying to stay with this pack until the next sprint or until the next kilometer. I really start setting really short distance goals to be like, if I got to put in everything to stay with this group until that distance, great, I'm with the group, but really the mindset needs to change here in order for me to stick with this group. I need to be willing to go all out to stay with it, even if it means I'm going to get dropped. I can't be looking at the long view of the race anymore. Over the sprint, we did lose a couple of people off the back, which felt pretty good. We were starting to make a selection of about 17 folks in this front group. Heading into the third one, I was relatively confident I would drop on it, and I just wanted to try and stick with the group until this point so that I could have a chance of keeping the people who fell off the back, and I could, end up at 17th or wherever the back of this group was. As it was, I was able to just push it and barely hang on here. Really going as hard as I can. Most watts I can muster is kind of 6 watts per kilo, but that ends up being just enough. You can see at this point I was like, I'm off, I'm done, I'm off the back. A little bit of a push through this rise right after, and I was able to get back in. I was surprised, but I was happy, and here I really start counting down the kilometers. I was looking right now, like if I can get to 6 kilometers, I have an even better shot of when I fall off the back holding people off, and you kind of just went like that, 6, 4, 2, and I actually end up making it for the final sprint. Let's skip ahead to that. We're in the final kilometer, actually in a pretty good sprint position, and the pack is going pretty fast. I should be launching my sprint pretty soon, trying to come through the group and go a little early, get the jump on folks who are faster than I am. I don't do any of that. I kind of bottle it here and go pretty late. You'll see the orange numbers start up on the right-hand side. Mine only kick in kind of around now. I really take my time getting going on this sprint, and then I stop pretty early. I pass a couple people and I kind of sit down. I never got in the mental mindset for a sprint here. I was still in the happy to be here, really happy I'm making the group mindset, and I never fixed myself to the sprint. So I could have done better here, maybe by 1 or 2 places. Who actually knows? But it is frustrating that I didn't give it my all. I just didn't piece it all together. I did my best 20-minute, 30-minute, 40-minute power here, so it really was that long power. Really happy with that, but I need to be able to pull it all together. If I'm able to stick with the big boys through the end of the race, I should be able to try and finish it off in the sprint. So a bit disappointing, but still happy with it. We'll see you at the next one.